Caller number 2, what's going on?
Hi, this is Ernie.
This is Ernie?
I wanted to call real quick. Gosh, you gotta stop calling my work. I swear to God, they're about to fire me again, and I can't make it to every practice. You know that.
Ernie, you dumb son of a bitch. You told me you had to work today, and here you're calling in. I know they ain't giving you breaks down there. You're too dumb for that, man.
Listen, I had to miss last week, Kent, and because I missed last week, I had to go make up for it today. So I'm sorry, but I just got, I respect the heck out of you, and you're the best baseball player I've ever seen. I can't always make it to every practice. I'm sorry about that.
Well, I can't wait till I see you again, or I'm gonna knock your dick in the dirt. You shouldn't be calling. This is my radio show, not yours.
Ernie, Jesus, Ernie, you come out of nowhere. Ernie, have you been drinking? That's the first question.
Well, I haven't not been drinking. I mean, yeah, I guess just not a lot, just a little.
So you're drinking on your job, and then you call into the radio show to talk to your coach, Kent Murphy, who you've been always saying you're going to work. That.
I'm not proud of myself. I'm sorry. I haven't had an opportunity to talk to Kent, so I wanted to call him real quick. But Kent, you know I love you, and if you could, you should go over a couple of key points about what we went over with getting hit by a pitch, because I'm still recovering from getting hit by my pitch. So, needless to say, you should go into some details about that. I was wondering maybe if you could talk about that.
I ain't talking about nothing with you, Ernie. Go get me some cheese dogs and meet me over by Johnson Field.
All right, consider it done. I really like the show, fellas. Thanks again.
Yes, thank you, Ernie. And listen to Coach next time. Thanks for calling in, though. Glad to hear from you. All right, what was that about? Did you know about this, or what is this?
No, man, Ernie, he ain't got no life, man. He's probably over there just, playing with himself over at work, calling into different radio stations. He heard I was on today, trying to steal my limelight.
Yeah, that's exactly what it seemed like. Now, he referenced to talk about this beaning situation. Without spoiling, your teachings, the people that are listening right now, are you going to give him a little special sneak peek, or was Ernie just babbling about something that was just not going to happen? So if you want, go ahead and talk about those key points, but if not, I understand spoiling some of it or rewarding the people that are listening. Either way you look at it. So your choice, Coach. You want to go over a few points from that or not?
Well, I won't give too much away, but, I will tell you, I put a couple of good hard fastballs right on Ernie. You know what I mean? Showed him, he ain't worth shit to me. So I beat him. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it seems like you have to do it. It has to be done. Because, he calls in. He sounds a little drunk. He's calling from work. He sounds sympathetic. He sounds sad. I don't know what's going on in his life. Now, where does Ernie live from you? Why doesn't he just go meet you at the ballpark and talk to you? Why does he have to call in when you're on the radio here talking to a fan, answering questions, teaching? Why does he call in now and not just go see you? I don't understand his methods here.
Well, he ain't a real smart kid. You know what I mean? He's probably drinking his wine coolers today, acting like a dummy. So, we're gonna have a talk. I'll probably beat him again. Yeah,
I think it's going to have to be done. So, again, next Sunday, you got the new segment video. Now, if anyone is willing to call in. Again, there's nothing to be scared of, Coach. All you're going to do is you're going to learn. You can ask a question and listen, and you can talk to the legendary Coach Kent Murphy here. So, again, today, Major League Baseball, they're broadcasting all these free games on MLB.TV. Is there any reason for you to watch any Major League Baseball games? You do know most or everything or beyond everything that's going on. So do you end up watching any games ever, or is this you just end up getting too mad because there's not enough home runs being hit or dingers being hit?
Well, that's exactly it. I don't sit there and watch, all these pussies strike out and do all that stuff. I developed an app that I haven't released to the public yet, but it just shows me videos of every dinger hit. but I'm going to keep that to myself because I don't want nobody else to know how to use that. But, that's basically how I watch it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, one of the last questions here, unless we have a few more callers, how many hours a day, or maybe not any, do you practice? I mean, is there really even a point of you going out practice, or just game time and you are ready to go?
Yeah, I mean, I don't practice. I don't stretch or none of that dumb shit. I don't waste no good home run swings on nothing. So, when I get out there, I just start cracking dingers right, from the time I get to the field till the time I leave. And that's basically it. I don't have to practice. I got talent out my ass. I'm the best there is. You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, I know exactly what you mean. I mean, it's really starting to get used to this. And I guess the thing that I'm wondering is, when is that next men's pitch league? When is that next game? And how do you mentally prepare for it? Do you just watch yourself hit home runs, or do you just show up to the field and you hit them? I mean, do you prepare at all for those games? And if you were to motivate any of your teammates, do you just tell them they're pieces of shit? I mean, because if they're not doing well, how do you tell them they're not doing well? Other than that, I mean, what are your coaching methods to your teammates, and also how do you prepare for some of these really important games?
Well, I mean, like I said, I just show up and start cracking dongs. I don't really talk too much to my teammates because I don't want their suck ass rubbing off on me. But I will tell them when they fucked up or when they ain't doing the right thing. I'll make sure the whole team knows whose fault it is that we lost or that we're sucking right now. But, other than that, I pretty much just go out there and hit dongs and try to pick up chicks in the stands. That's pretty much what I do.
Absolutely. I'm sure you've been extremely successful with that recently. So, again, Coach Ken Murphy, it seems like we do have a few sissies here because not enough people. We got a lot of people listening, but not enough people are calling in. And you know what? That's unfortunate. It's their loss at the end of the day. I'm sure that we'll have you on in a few months or, just to talk about the season, to talk about some of these new segments. It's cool because you're talking about the new segments. Ernie, for some reason, calls in. I don't know what that was. And we're talking about recent baseball talk. So, really, you're getting an extra segment of Coach Ken Murphy just by listening today. And you can be a part of that segment if you call in. We got a lot of listeners, not a lot of people that are willing to call. They're willing to tweet, but they're not willing to call. So, unfortunately, Ken, unless there's any more callers within the next minute or two, this may be kind of our party, because I don't want to take up too much of your time. I mean, you got a lot of things to do. Now you got to meet Ernie. You got this new segment video coming out. You're a busy man. The legendary Coach Ken Murphy here on MLB Talk 101 again. So, Coach, I got to say, it was unbelievable having you on. You are definitely one of my major influences. Unfortunately, I don't play baseball anymore. I stopped after last year, but you're making me want to get back into it. And now I feel like I really would have the confidence to just step up to the plate and hit dingers, because at the end of the day, if you don't have that, you don't have anything. So, again, Coach, thanks for coming on here. You can find him on Twitter at Coach Kent Murphy, NickHallComedy.com, Dingers and Singers, Coach Kent Nation, hashtag pal, hashtag hum it at me, baby, hashtag hum that thing in there. Coach, any parting words, unless someone is willing to call in within the next minute? What do you have to say to the players, the fans, the live listeners, the future listeners, and really just, maybe even just God, as you are God, the American hero, Coach Kent Murphy? What do you have to say to all those people?
Well, I mean, they're probably out hitting dingers right now, a lot of them kids, and, they got to keep hitting dingers. If they don't, Uncle Kent ain't going to talk to them no more. So, I've already wasted a half hour of my day where I could have been hitting dongs, but I like coming out here talking to these kids, talking to you, Jack. I like to do these things because I like to teach these kids. So, that's what it's all about.
It is. You're a fantastic teacher, and thank God we have another